Hello, hello, all my artsy, crafty, spiritual folks, and anyone in between, or outside of. You're all welcome to my channel, and I hope you guys are excited for today's pick-a pile because I am like extremely excited to actually do it. I'm definitely getting some very action-oriented, very energetic type vibes, and I'm totally digging it. So today we got a pick a pal. By the way, of course, it is the full moon in Sagittarius, full super moon, full super blood moon, so full moon eclipse. So freaking amazing, and such a rare thing to occur simultaneously. And I am just so, I feel like so many people are understanding more truths than ever before about themselves in particular and their relationships with others, and also just this strong feeling of many people uncovering their destiny, their own personal destiny. And I'm so grateful that I have taken this path on my own, and I have gotten through a lot of major struggles. I mean, too many to count. And I have forgotten how it is to just really love living life, and I've been feeling that way, and that's mainly because I have listened to my intuition for the first time ever, and I didn't allow what other people told me or what other people tried to control about me. I stopped it. I ended it in order to become a better person for first my kids, and later on, now I'm doing it for myself as well, which is the most empowering feeling ever. But besides that, I'm sorry for the tangent. Please don't blame me, but you could always just skip all this nonsense and go straight to your pile if you want. We got 4 piles here. Today we're doing something a little bit different, but you'll see once you hear your pile. For pile number 1, we have this white stone. I forget what it's called, and I just got this deck, the doggy deck, the mystic, mystic dog tarot. Okay, well, I'll tell you once you go to the pile. Then the second pile is this nice grounding stone with Salvador Dali. Third pile, rose quartz, probably the only stone that I actually know the name of, or crystal. And we got the Wild Unknown Tarot. And then pile number 4, this nice protective stone. And we have the, I'm getting so many brain farts. I don't know what's going on. Like, I swear I know the names of these decks, because I say it all the time. The author to that book, alright, I'll tell you when you go to the pile. How about that? How about damn apples? So those are the 4 piles. Take your time as always, and please make sure you listen to your intuition. My personal recommendation in doing this is to focus on the feeling that you get in between your eyebrows as you look at each pile. The pile that is meant for you, or it could be multiple piles as well. It might not just be one, or it could be all. It really just depends on if there's information that will benefit your highest good. So when you're staring at a pile, make sure you pay attention to your third eye, and it will literally feel like it is tightening. The muscles are tightening, and they will retract when it's not the pile that's meant for you. And I have done this at first. It was kind of difficult to decipher, but the more you do it, the easier it is, and the more profound the feeling is. So I highly recommend doing that because it can help you in a variety of situations beyond just picking piles. So let's get going. Take your time. I'll put a frame over here to give you a couple minutes, and we'll get going. Okay, my lovelies, this is for those of you who chose pile number 1 with this white stone over here. And by the way, it is called the Wise Dog Tarot. I think I said something like Mystic Dog Tarot, but yeah, that was not it. So Wise Dog Tarot. So first off, I'm going to get an oracle card just to set the tone. And then I am going to get a little bit more in depth, but with this new transparent tarot that I just recently got. And let me tell you, I am feeling it. And then we'll get some even more in depth with the deck that you had chosen. All right, so let's get started. Let me connect to your guys' energy a little bit first. Alright, I call upon pile number 1's spirit guides and my spirit guides. Please allow me to be used as a channel for the messages pile number 1 needs to hear through my mind's eye and through the cards. Please and thank you. Allow me to release whatever energies I pick up during the reading after the reading is over. And please, Spirit, tell me what is in store for pile number 1 as a result of this super full blood eclipse going on today. Freaking cool. Please, sorry, Spirit, please let me know what pile number 1 needs to hear. What is going to occur to pile number 1 as a result of this super blood moon eclipse? In Sag. Have like quite a few planets placed in Sag, so I can tell you that lots of destined events are occurring at this time. Pile number 1. All right, so we got clearing. I'm gonna pick 3 cards from here for you. We got Heaven and Earth. They're beautiful cards. And we got Awakening. Wow, okay. So, pretty self-explanatory. You are literally either have just recently gone through a spiritual awakening, or you are about to, or you're in the middle of it. I, for one, have experienced this, and having a spiritual awakening can bring you to your knees, but it will bring you to your knees in order for you to be lifted up higher than you've ever felt before. And it is like, it's so poetic the way things unfold when you're going through a spiritual or a life-changing perspective change about the things that you actually want, and versus what you're actually doing. So this is a very fated, destined time for you, and I feel like there is something. There's like one final step in order for you to reach your fullest potential as a result of this spiritual awakening, because there's something that you are holding on to tightly from your past. There's something, perhaps a relationship, perhaps a job, perhaps a friendship, something that you're completely aware of the imbalance of energies between you and this other person or thing or place, and it's just so hard for you to like really fully just allow yourself to let go, because perhaps this person job, friend has been in your life for what feels like forever, and it feels like you guys have such a strong bond or connection with whatever this energy is for you. Because remember, this is a general reading, but it can unfold in so many different ways, which is why I feel that general readings are still extremely accurate. So let's get into the transparent tarot a little bit, so we can start diving in a little bit deeper, and then we'll finish off with the wise dog tarot. But I want to change the video. All right, pile number 1. So let's get into this outstanding transparent tarot. Yeah, I wanted a different viewpoint for you guys to really see the full effect of these cards. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about pile number 1's situation. Perhaps this is something that is going to unfold somewhat soon. Perhaps you've been picking up a lot of downloads recently and are having a lot of different changes in perspective, and this is becoming more and more apparent to you, but perhaps you have not fully submersed yourself in the spiritual realm, or those types of philosophies. Whatever the case is, whatever it is that you believe in, just relate it to you in that sense. Just know that you've already gone through it, or you're about to go through a major awakening, and it's going to be the result of having let go of the thing. There's one thing that you keep holding on for dear life for. Once you let that go, things will start unfolding quite rapidly for you. Get a little bit more in depth for me, Spirit. Alright, so we got 2 cards. You got the Princess of Pentacles, and we got the Cipher. Okay, so again, yeah, so there is definitely something for some of you. It's it does relate to a job that you are redirecting your energies into something else entirely, something that maybe surprises or shocks people that are close to you, because you were perhaps in a pretty solid career type job for a long period of time, and everyone just assumed that you were gonna stay there for, forever, and you just all of a sudden realize, like, I'm not happy here. Like, why am I wasting my time waking up in the morning doing something that clearly makes me miserable? This is what is becoming more apparent for a lot of people, for the collective as well, that the things that are truly important to you, or the things that truly set a fire in your soul, are becoming more and more apparent, and it's becoming more and more difficult to ignore these this calling to do something entirely different. Still, for others of you, it could be related to a relationship, There is a lot of karmic ties between, you know, people that are that have been weighing them down for a very long time. 10 of Wands right here. This is an energy that literally is holding you back from reaching your full potential. And it's literally, and you already know what this is. You're very intuitive, and you have known for a while actually that you've needed to let go of this particular job, situation, relationship. It's just been so difficult for you because there's something that that you still truly care about, but you must know that if anything, you would be doing them a disservice if you stayed, in more ways than one. See, like, I feel like this is the energy that is needing to be let go of. It is something that perhaps seems righteous to you, but really it's all a facade. And they actually lean on you for basically taking care of them, and they take you for granted. If this is relating to a relationship, this is an energy that definitely takes a lot of advantage of particular situations, perhaps financially, and you are realizing just how loved and supported you are, and you're the one that is keeping everything together. You're the one that has done so from the beginning, and it is just unfair for you to have to continue to live a life where you're doing the right thing continuously, but you're unable to thrive because of this thing that's holding you back. So I feel like you already know what this situation is, and this is just more confirmation for you to do what is necessary to live a truly happy life. Now let's just get a few cards from the Wise Dog Tarot to perhaps let's get a little bit more in depth. I'm going to change the view one more time so you guys can see my beautiful face. Alright, my beautiful pile number ones. So let's ask one final question to get a little bit more detail about what it is that you should expect as a result of this moon. Let's get, is there anything else pile number one needs to focus on, or anything else that they need to know in order to be successful from this particular moon? Is there anything in particular that they need to perhaps release? Whatever it is that they need to hear, what they need to know about this moon. Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, we got the World. Alright, yeah. Definitely a very faded time for you right now. The Fool. You're about to embark on a journey that you are, you literally have no idea where you will end up, but you're at the point where you don't even care, because doing or being with whoever or whatever you were with or doing was just not worth the wait anymore. You felt so held back, so restricted, so like just not able to be yourself, that the benefits were just not outweighing the negatives within that particular situation, and you are just completely ready to go full blazing into more creative pursuits perhaps, or just expressing your individuality, being okay with being on your own, feeling strong, and just very like fiery, feisty energy. I feel like it's just like dwelling, or it's like a swelling in your spirit, like you are feeling so much excitement and such a burst of energy as a result of freeing yourself from whatever this is. You honestly like don't even care where you end up, because anything will be better than living a lie, because this was not a correct representation of who you are as an individual. It made you feel like you couldn't be who you truly are, and you held back so much that it started to affect the way you viewed people and viewed the world. You started to forget where your core values were, and once you realized the way you were becoming, you just couldn't fathom staying that way forever, because there's just no point. You realize now how quickly time goes, and what is the point of wasting time during this magical time, like period? What is the point of wasting time being unhappy doing things that you feel like you have to do, not things that you want to do? We are not here to do that. We are here to be happy, to be harmonious with the energies that are directly related to us or connected to us. We are meant to live in a harmonious type of flow. It is the external things, or the things that have been taught to us that made us feel like we had to act or do or dress a certain way. And you're coming to all these realizations, and I apologize if you haven't quite gone through this, but for most of you, I feel like you are already pretty much aware of having had a spiritual awakening, or at least just a very like major perspective changes and major realizations that that are directly related to you and your life. And the final card, we have the 10 of Wands. So again, I feel like you have been going full blazing into the pursuits that you've been wanting to do, that you are forgetting to take a step back and appreciate all that you've accomplished along the way. It's easy to start something and want to go because you're finally doing something that you actually enjoy doing, but you need to keep in mind that you are meant to slow down and enjoy the process, not just get to the finish line, but enjoy the entire process. Because if you look back on your life, you will see the beauty in every situation that has unfolded, because you understand how it was serving you and your highest good. And if you have uncovered that for yourself within this life, then you are surely able to have a little bit of faith that will continue to happen, because that is the way life is supposed to flow. You live on this plane to learn certain lessons, and once you've learned the lessons that you wanted to learn, you're capable of living a life beyond your wildest dreams. So I hope that resonated with you guys. I know that was a long one, but it is what it is. And let me know in the comments down below. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. pile number 2s, welcome. Okay, so today, here's what I'm planning on doing with each reading. I am going to first get started with an angel oracle, a few of those to just set the tone for what it is that you need to hear as a result of this reading. And then I am going to switch up the viewpoint for you so you guys can see the beautiful artistry that is a result from the transparent tarot. I am absolutely obsessed with this concept. I think it is just so amazingly accurate and cool, and yeah, so I want to share that with you guys, and then want to do something because it is a very special event unfolding as a result of this full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. That is a super moon. I mean, this is a very, very karmic and destined fated time for many. So I wanted to do something a little bit extra, a little bit special this week. And basically what I'm going to be asking Spirit is what you need to hear, or what will be the a direct result for my pile number 2 as a result of this full moon eclipse. So what is it that is, you know, directly affecting you? Is there something that you need to know? Or is there something that will come as a result of this super full moon? Let me connect with your guys' energy. Call upon my spirit guides and pile number 2 spirit guides. Allow me to be used as a channel for the messages I need to hear and pile number 2 needs to hear through my mind's eye, through the cards, please and thank you. Allow me to release whatever energies I pick up during this reading after the reading is over, please. Alright. Tell me, Spirit, what is it that my pile number 2 need to know as a direct result of this full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Alright, we got special message. We got a special message. Why do I feel like I sound so weird? Okay, we got balance. And we got divine love. Alright, so I feel like for the most part this is directly related to a very karmically tied, or this bond with a particular person, or a close relationship in your life that is definitely like soulmate connection, or it is something that is karmic and a very strong, they have a very strong hold on you, and it's been a struggle. I feel like you guys are going to receive perhaps some information or some spiritual downloads, or some sort of maybe you'll receive an email or a letter. I don't think that people even do that anymore, but which is so unfortunate. But you're going to receive some form of communication that is definitely going to expand the horizons within that particular relationship for most of you, or it's going to change the direction that it is currently on. Alright, so now I'm going to switch the viewpoint so you guys can see this. So for my pile number 2s, can we get a little bit more detail as to what this message will be, or how it's going to affect this current relationship? But I do feel like like definitely if it is involving a relationship, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a sexual or romantic relationship. This could be just a very person that plays a major role in your life in some way. But it's definitely a soulmate bond that the two of you share. And tell me, Spirit, if this is going to have a favored result, or what pile number 2 needs to hear in regards to it. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we got 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, already am getting this very solid like commitment that the two of you are about to embark on. I feel like it is a very I mean, perhaps in the past it had its tumultuous you know, phases, but all of that was meant to happen in order for you to both to learn how to you know, perhaps react in a healthier way. And the both of you have succeeded in being able to you know, make those changes within yourselves. And it is honestly like creating such stability for the both of you in your future. And there's a lot of like happiness and positivity to look forward to. If it's been difficult up to this point, just know that it is worth the, you know, struggle that you've had to overcome in order to, you know, get to this point. And it has made both of you so incredibly balanced and just super like you guys have been through the, you know, you've been through it with each other in some way or another. I mean, this person had such a hold on you mentally for some time, but you have learned how to not allow you know, other energies to control the way you feel about yourself. And because of that, it's allowing this relationship to you know, just reach a point of very like, you know, healthy love, respect, respecting each other's boundaries, and honestly wanting, you know, honestly truly wanting good for one another, and feeling and experiencing actual unconditional, you know, love for one another. I mean, there's passion, there's love, and you guys make sure to you know, it's not too much giving on one side and more taking on the other. It's very, very balanced. And this is literally a result from cutting something that was making you feel you know, less than, or so much stress, unnecessary stress, so many burdens. Everything was placed on, you know, on your shoulders. You were the one making sure everything was always, you know, like, you know, everything was paid for when it was necessary. Like, you were on top of everything, and it was just too much for you to, you know, take on by yourself. And once you, you know, cut that out of your life, you are now so for a good amount of you, I feel like this is actually someone that you have yet to meet. This is actually something that you can look forward to as a result of cutting this toxic energy out of your life. Or if not toxic, just the energy that you have outgrown, that you are no longer gaining any form of insight, or, you know, you're just not, it's stagnant. It's stagnant because the things that you needed to learn as a result of this particular relationship, you've learned them, and now you're just, you know, lingering, you know, past, it's like past due. Like it's time to end it. You've needed to end it. You've known you needed to end it, and the reason that you need to end it is in order for you to finally experience a real healthy, loving, respectful relationship, which is something that you are not used to. You're not used to a relationship with another person that actually, like, is, you know, like, that they actually look out for you too. That it's not just you doing everything for them. It's actually, you know, reciprocated. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, divine, you know, counterpart that is waiting for you just on the other side of this. And just know that if this is the energy that you're experiencing at this time, where you're trying to decide on whether or not you should, you know, cut this particular person, place, or thing out. Look here. Oh my God, I love these cards. Look how it's layered. So both of these cards have, you know, this guy, you know, trying to make a decision, both in his mind and perhaps something that affects their his or her, you know, 3D environment, and they are both severely, you know, like they're both struggling to, you know, get through all these, you know, mental burdens or these mental blocks that they have in as a direct relationship with a particular relationship that they are finding it difficult to leave in the past. But you're about, I mean, this is truly destined. You are meant to get what you deserve. You're meant to have more. You are meant to have your cup filled too. You are meant to become a phoenix rising from the ashes. You are meant to fight through all of these, you know, setbacks, all of these hardships, all of these struggles that you've had to endure. It's all been for purpose, and the purpose for all of this, you will see that you finally can live free from any of the, you know, the limited beliefs from your past. You have set yourself free, and you have completely allowed yourself to be engulfed in your true, like you're doing what you finally love to do. And if you're not already there, it's something that is just literally beyond the horizon. It's waiting for you. It wants to come in, but the only reason it hasn't come in is because you still have stagnant energy lingering, if that makes sense. So I hope you get the full effect from these cards and see how freaking cool they are. But now we'll get into the Dolly part of the tarot, and I'm going to change the alright, so now let's ask Spirit if there is anything else that they can share with you, pile number 2, about what they either need to hear, need to work on, need to focus on, that is directly related from this particular full moon. Spirit, do we have any other messages for our pile number 2s that they need to hear in order to have a successful super full moon, blood moon eclipse? So insane. So insane. Alrighty. So we got King of Coins. Yes. So I feel like you have gone through the ringer. You're basically at a point where you are not, you know what you want. You are not, you know, dabbing your finger into every pie. Like, you're beyond that. You have matured and you know what and who it is you want, and you are staying the course. You are making sure that they feel the passion and the love that you have had for them, Page of Coins, as since you were, you know, since before. You've always had this connection with this particular person, but you were perhaps either held back for something that you had done in the past, and your fears prevented you from, you know, trying to pursue something, even though you knew that that something was the only thing that you truly wanted, if that makes sense. And then we had Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you had to face some very, you know, difficult truths about yourself in order to get to the point that you are at now. But you have, you know, you have succeeded and then some. You have truly allowed yourself to grow into someone that you are meant to be, and it is attracting, you know, energetic frequencies that are completely aligned with you. Now that you are living in a, you know, balanced, harmonious state, you are attracting these same energies towards you, and it is super beautiful. So I definitely hope this resonated with you guys. Please let me know down in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful super full blood moon in Sagittarius. That's an eclipse as well. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. All right, lovelies. Welcome to your pile. This is pile number 3. The rose quartz crystal. Yeah, I know the names. And the Wild Unknown Tarot. But first I'm going to start off with these oracle cards to set the tone and kind of give the overall themes of your reading, and then we'll get into this really amazing transparent tarot deck that I'll change the viewpoint so you guys can hopefully get the full effect of how cool it is that it tells a story with you know, these drawings that as you layer them becomes a you know, more defined picture of whatever is going on. So I just think it's really, really cool. And then we'll finish off with the deck that you chose. All right, so let me connect with your guys' energies. Call upon my spirit guides and pile number 3 spirit guides. Allow me to be used as a channel for the messages pile number 3 needs to hear through my mind's eye and through the card. Please and thank you. Please allow me to release whatever energies I pick up during the reading after the reading is over. Please and thank you. I'm already getting the sense that things feel like they have not, you know, been falling into place for whatever reason. Let's see what we get here. Completion. Forgiveness. And we have special message. Why do I feel like I'm saying that so weird? Special message. Oh, whatever. Okay. So we have special message, forgiveness and completion. Then we got health on the bottom. Okay, so right away I feel like you've had some things come up in your reality that have perhaps affected you health-wise, perhaps affected you, emotionally, or have just affected the way you had planned things on going. You had a particular, vision as to what was going to unfold in your life, and you were kind of thrown, off guard by something or someone. But this is the end of a very long cycle for you, for the most part. And these things that are coming up that feel like they are, preventing you from doing what you want, they're actually happening for your, in your favor. They're happening for you in order for you to see some sort of truth that you did not want to see, perhaps about yourself or something or someone else. And it is allowing you to reach a state of true forgiveness, and allowing you to understand, like all sides of this particular situation. And I feel like this is going to come to you unexpectedly and in the form of communication in some way or another. You are going to either learn something about a particular relationship or situation that you're in, and a situation that you had that was not quite harmonious. There was a lot of resentment or anger built up because of this energy, and you felt like you would never reach a state of forgiveness, but you're now learning something that is helping you reach that state. Let's get into this transparent tarot. So let's get a little bit more let's get a little bit more I guess in depth with this situation. What is this special message that is being received that allows this beautiful completion of a cycle and ends in forgiveness with whatever party is involved? Please give us some insight as to what this message could be regarding, or if there is anything that is needed to be seen for pile number 2 in regards to this situation. Please and thank you. All right. I feel like this card is wanting to come out. The King of Pentacles. Actually, it's supposed to face that way. All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely a divine counterpart in some situations. If not, it is an energy that is capable of becoming very very balanced. This person was definitely meant to be in your life, and perhaps it was in order to create harmony within the flow of your particular relationship. Because you see here, this pentacle and the it makes it look like the eternity symbol. And if you look closely on the King of Pentacles, I never noticed this before, but he has this swirly type thing on his shoulder, which to me is representing cycles again. And this little shadow right there, it kind of reminds me of like a stab wound. And so that tells me that it has been a painful painful lesson that was learned, but it was a necessary one in order to evolve and to actually make room for forgiveness to enter your heart, and to finally like move on to like just a more balanced emotional state of being. Yeah, pretty interesting. I feel like for the most part, the things that were making this dynamic not work were definitely just like things that were like either self-sabotage or self-negative talk, like being put down or putting yourself down, and you just having just insecurities within that particular relationship. And the only reason that those insecurities were even there were because there were things that were left unhealed. Now that you have both seen your part in the situation, now you can finally come together, and everything that you once thought no longer matters anymore, because now you understand what you were meant to do and what they were meant to do, and how they are intertwined with one another, if that makes sense. I also we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you are entering a time in your life where you are completely self-reliant. You do not need help from others, and you are completely abundant, and definitely abundant financially. And people, you're gonna be the one that people come to asking for help or for advice. You have come to a stage in your life, like your presence is extremely powerful, and you make a difference in a lot of people's lives, and you're finally recognizing that. And now, because you're recognizing that in yourself, others are able to recognize it in you as well, which is amazing. So just want to get a couple more here, and then we'll go to the Wild Unknown. Yeah, so wow, a lot of like very powerful things happening in each of the readings, a lot of powerful energies. And this is because it's such a powerful time that we're in. And the things, this alignment is not an accident, or I mean, perhaps it is, but us being here during this time is not coincidence. We are all here to learn certain lessons and to evolve into being closer to our highest potential, or that is the that is the goal, that is the hope in everyone. But I feel like a lot of people are succeeding in healing and reaching a state of understanding for the ones that are close to them, and understanding that you're here and you're meant to do what you are what your soul calls to you. You're not here to do things that you don't want to do. you're meant to follow your passions, and when you follow those passions, that is when you reach emotional fulfillment. And I am foreseeing that you are not even in a position where you are even caring about relationship romantically. You're more focused on your career, and you're focused on just pursuing the things that you were unable to pursue in the past, and that is what your main goal is at this time, which is awesome. So I'm going to finish up pile number 3s. Let's get some final messages or final statements from Spirit that will further propel you into some sort of understanding as a result of this super full blood eclipse. Super full moon blood, I don't even know. But it's pretty darn cool. Alright, any final messages for our pile number 3? Spirit, please, thank you. Okay, we got Nine of Wands, I believe. Son of Pentacles. First one, the Empress. Okay, yeah. So I feel like Spirit is wanting me to point out that in the past you tended to put others' needs above your own, and this is because you felt like it was necessary, and we have Judgment. It was necessary in order for you to gain some sort of acceptance, or to feel accepted. You would go above and beyond, and never necessarily asked for anything in return, but silently expected things in return. So I feel like Spirit is just kind of wanting me to put that in the, put it out there so that you are aware of this, reaction that tends to occur, because this is something that affects your relationships on a daily basis. Because when you expect things without communicating what you truly feel, the other person doesn't know, can't read your mind. So when you start to resent people for things that they are not even aware are occurring, you can't expect people to feel the same way about you, or to have the same hopes, dreams, or have the same perspective on how things should be done. So you have to keep that in mind when it comes to your close relationships. I feel like there is a lot of karmic things that are surrounding your, like some maternal type figure, or someone that kind of makes you feel safe and secure. There's something, or perhaps this is in regards to this particular relationship that is coming to an end. This is perhaps something that a lesson that you needed to learn in this dynamic, and I feel like with this Judgment card, you have learned this lesson. Now it's just a matter of consistently, being aware, and just trying to, adjust the way you react in the future when you are ready for, a romantic relationship or other, or any relationship really. Just be aware that you do that sometimes, and it does not help either party. So that's all I have for you all today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please let me know down below, and I will hopefully see you all next week. Happy super full blood moon eclipse in Sagittarius. Bye guys. My pile number 4 is my final pile. So in case you haven't heard already, I will be pulling a few oracle cards to set the tone and the theme of your reading. Then I am going to transition into a overshot view of these amazing transparent cards because they are so stinking cool. They literally expand on the story by layering each card. It's just really cool. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And then I will finish it with your Edgar Allan Poe cards, because I did forget to mention that earlier. Yes, Edgar Allan Poe is the author. I was trying to remember. Just came to me. Alright, so let's connect our energies. Alright, so I call upon pile number 4's spirit guides and my spirit guide. Allow me to be used as a channel for the messages I need to receive and the messages that pile number 4 needs to receive through my mind's eye, through the cards. Please and thank you. Allow me to release whatever energies I pick up during the reading after the reading is over. And thank you. Pile number 4. What does pile number 4 need to either focus on here that is affecting them personally as a result of this full moon eclipse in Sagittarius? Please, what does pile number 4 need to know about what is happening as a result of this full moon? Alright, we have hidden worlds. Awakening. Wow. Man, some real, I mean, I'm telling you, communication. Honestly, I am just amazed at like the consistency of powerful energies that are, you know, being translated to me through each of these piles. I honestly feel like there are just so many people that are waking up to their personal truths and are becoming more open to the fact that there is definitely more than just what is here on this 3D plane. There is more, and they are always there guiding us. It's just whether or not we open ourselves to you know, accept it and to truly, you know, see it for what it is. So I feel like you've been having a lot of you know, personal epiphanies and personal like downloads, spiritual downloads, things that, you know, maybe dreams, maybe you've been, you know, just like thinking random things and feeling as though it isn't you talking to yourself, but, you know, perhaps you're just getting like some serious, you know, epiphanies that you feel like are, you know, divinely guided, whatever it is. Maybe you've been noticing, you know, number of, you know, the, like, you know, certain numbers consecutively or frequently, or perhaps you have been noticing like things popping up on your newsfeed that seem kind of like, you know, destined or meant to be in some way or another. But I definitely am getting that, you know, energy that you guys have been really connected to, you know, more than just what's on the 3D plane. You have definitely connected to, you know, the higher spiritual realms, and you have definitely, you know, been acquiring some very, you know, powerful knowledge. And this is, you know, happening on a pretty large scale at this time right now. So you are not alone. Just know that. So now I'm going to go into, guys, my memory card was full. All right, so let's expand a little bit on these hidden worlds, or this communication that is being given to our pile number 4s. Is there anything that they need to know as a direct result of this super full moon eclipse? Spirit, show us some insight. Yeah, so I was definitely already getting this very like overbearing energy that has been a source of great stress for you. I feel like these burdens have been recently lifted because truths have been exposed or have come to light that set you free, and allows you to move on from whatever it is that is, you know, that or was making you feel that way. You have, you know, gained the courage and the, you know, the courage and the will to just search for the things that will truly fulfill you. You are no longer bounded by the things that you were once told or once believed needed to happen in order to be successful and happy. Typically, when we, you know, start off as kids, there are so many people that, you know, end up in our lives that, you know, tell us how things need to be in order for, you know, them to find happiness. And we take these beliefs on ourselves and we believe that they are true, but it's not what we truly believe deep inside, if that makes sense. Yes, this truth can be true for the person who spoke on it, but there is no same truth for everybody. Everybody experiences this life a little bit differently. Everyone experiences this life and, you know, has a completely different perspective from the next. And although you may experience similar situations at certain points in your life when you relate it to another person's life, but there is always going to be a difference in the way the energies react, and there's always going to be a difference in the way the energies perceive, if that makes sense. So you have finally allowed yourself to, you know, be okay with doing something that fills your cup for once. And it is because you know, have had this strong connection with the higher realms that it has literally, you know, propelled you into, you know, your destiny. It has propelled you into understanding, you know, what you're supposed to do and what is truly going to make you happy. And you're ready to do it. You have completely, you know, overcome any, you know, blocks, any mental blocks that may have prevented you in the past. But you are divinely guided and you are definitely very, very protected. So just know that. If you question yourself because, you know, you feel like I must be crazy, I don't either, you know, I'm just, you know, over here imagining stuff, or there is way more to this life than just what meets the eye. And I've been lied to this entire time. So you're coming to a lot of those types of realizations. And I feel like you are getting to the point in your life where now, like where before you had limited, you know, options, like you're to the point where you or if not at this moment, you will be reaching a point of, you know, of true abundance and being able to like have choices. You won't need to, you know, fight for, you know, what's left of whatever. Like you are no longer being placed in situations that bring upon unnecessary pain and struggle. You have completely, you know, opened yourself. You've surrendered to something more or bigger than yourself, and it is your passions are what is driving you to do this. It is what you are most passionate about that has made you become fearless. It's made you become like eager to, you know, face the next hurdle or the next, you know, like obstacle, because at this point you've been through so much that you are basically capable of getting through anything, and you are finally seeing that, and you're allowing yourself to, you know, start receiving for once. So let's get you know, last final messages of what Spirit wants to tell you guys with our Edgar Allan Poe deck. But if you can see, these cards are absolutely amazing. When they are layered upon each other, it just like expands on the story of, like, you know, the energies, and it's just so cool. I love it. Right. Now let's get some final messages for my pile number 4s. Please, Spirit, tell us anything else that needs to be brought to pile number 4's attention, or if there is anything that perhaps they need to be aware of in regards to this super full blood moon eclipse, because it's pretty powerful energies, which is why I'm feeling such, you know, powerful. I mean, I feel like everyone is going through some level of awakening, and it's just pretty damn cool to see and to be a part of, if you ask me. But let's get it. Ooh, okay. All right, so we got 5 of Wands right away. Yeah, so this is already telling me, and then we had the Ace of Cups. So this is already telling me that you have had your share of, you know, difficult challenges, and you felt at one point in your life completely, you know, just not appreciated. But not only that, like, actually, like, a lot of, you know, like, just very, like, bratty, or, like, you know, energies that really made you feel like the things that you did were never enough, and energies that made you feel like you were being made fun of in some way or another. But it was because of that, growing up in that type of environment, it has made you, you know, have to learn some very painful and hard lessons. But I feel like because of that, it is opening you up to other realms and other, you know, like, unlimited possibilities. It has been the underlying factor that has driven you to look for something more, when, you know, like, for example, it's hard to explain, so I'm sorry, but I feel like when you were younger, you never understood why you had to go through, you know, such painful lessons throughout childhood, and why you had to, you know, just deal with so many people that tore you apart. And you know, it really is something that I feel like when you experience these difficult struggles, if you can, if anything, try to change your perspective when looking at it and think of how much it allowed you to grow, or think of how much it drove you to become better than those people were to you, or to become more aware of when you treat people that way as well. Nine of Pentacles. And if you are not currently at this, you know, stage where you can see broader perspectives, you will be. Like, you have already done the healing work subconsciously, whether or not you were aware of it, but your higher self has definitely, you know, pushed you to your, you know, to the brinks of your sanity, and has really forced you to face some deep-seated fears that have been preventing you from preventing you from healing because of how many lives it has been affecting you for. I feel like this is like, it goes way back, and if not with just you, with ancestors as well. But there's something that is it clouds, or it feels like it's always lingering with you, and it's something that you've noticed is a consistent, you know, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble speaking, is a consistent, like, occurring theme in your life. But just know that every single thing that happened to you had its purpose. And eventually, if nothing else, eventually you are going to start unraveling these truths one at a time, and understand how everything is completely interconnected, and how everyone has, you know, has the same goal ultimately. Everyone starts with a pure soul. And if you can remember that, no matter what horrible things people have done to you, if you can remember that everyone hurts people when they are hurt themselves, and everyone is capable of healing on a soul level, which allows healing on this, you know, on this level as well, on this earth plane. So I think Mercury retrograde is definitely kicking my butt right now, because I can't speak for nothing. But I feel like that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some, you know, something out of it. It was pretty intense for me at one point, and I hope you resonated. Let me know down in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys next week. Have a wonderful, super full blood moon eclipse in Sagittarius. See you guys next week. Bye.